Exploded now. 45-year-old La Liga winning manager favourite to replace Postecoglou at Tottenham. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham Hotspur have been linked with multiple managers in recent months, and it appears that they could move for the former Barcelona manager, Xavi Hernandez. The 45-year-old is currently out of a job after being relieved of his duties by the Spanish club last summer. He did an impressive job at Barcelona and helped them win La Liga and the Spanish Super Cup during his time at the club. He has been linked with the Tottenham job in recent months. Xavi Hernandez on Spurs' radar. According to a report via Sky Sports, he has emerged as the front-runner to replace Ange Postecoglou at the North London club. The opportunity to manage in the Premier League can be quite exciting for him. Spurs have an ambitious project and a talented squad. The right manager could bring out the best in their players and help them bounce back strongly. Xavi Hernandez has won the La Liga with Barcelona, and there is no doubt that he has the pedigree to do well in the Premier League as well. It will be interesting to see if Tottenham can get the deal across the line. It has been a disappointing season for them, and they are 16th in the league table. They have been quite underwhelming in the domestic cup competitions as well. However, the Europa League could be their only saving grace. They have made it to the semi-finals of the tournament, and winning the Europa League would secure Champions League qualification for the next season. It remains to be seen whether Postecoglou can win the tournament and finish the season strongly. Either way, he is expected to be shown the door at the end of the season. Despite substantial transfer backing, he has not been able to get the best out of his squad, and his style of play has been heavily criticised as well. A change in the summer could be ideal, and Xavi would be an interesting option. Spurs will be delighted with what Thomas Frank has just said about the future of their rumoured target Bryan Mbeumo, with the Brentford boss opening the door for the forward's departure from the G-Tech Community Stadium this summer. Their captain is down to the final year of his contract, and there have been suggestions that Heung-min Son could part ways with Spurs this summer. That is perhaps why Tottenham are also said to be turning their attention to Bryan Mbeumo, who has proven himself to be a reliable performer at Premier League level over the last 4 seasons. Thomas Frank makes Bryan Mbeumo transfer admission. Mbeumo's stock has gone up considerably over the last 12 months, with the Cameroon international having scored 18 goals and provided 6 assists so far this season. The 25-year-old has 1 year left on his deal, but Brentford do have the option of extending it by an additional year. However, Frank has now confirmed that the West London club will sell the forward for the right offer this summer, just as they have other players in the past. When asked if Bryan Mbeumo could leave, the Dane said via The Athletic, "If the right price is coming, then I'm sure the club will be open to it. I've said many times, we are a selling club. But at the same time, we have to reinforce that there are 10 clubs in the world who aren't selling clubs." It was reported back in February by Football Insider that it would take an offer of over £50 million to prize Bryan Mbeumo away from Brentford. The same report explained that Newcastle are showing very serious interest in the versatile forward, with Eddie Howe alleged to consider him his dream signing. Tottenham Hotspur may also find it difficult to persuade the 25-year-old if they fail to qualify for the Champions League via the Europa League. Some sources have raised the possibility that Tottenham will inquire about Conor Gallagher if Atletico Madrid step up their interest in Christian Romero, and a fresh update has now revealed where the La Liga clubs stand on the England midfielder's future. Spurs fans would already be bored of the speculation over Romero's future, which has been non-stop over the past few weeks. In fact, there are even suggestions that Atletico are already preparing their opening offer for Romero, but it is expected to fall well short of Tottenham's valuation. It was even reported a couple of days ago that Tottenham are refusing to rule out inquiring about the availability of Conor Gallagher, who has been a long-term target for the Lily-Whites. A new report in Marca has now provided an update on Atletico's pursuit of Romero, explaining what the La Liga side are doing to prepare for the Argentine's arrival. It is explained that Diego Simeone's side are currently working on freeing up a non-EU spot to sign the Tottenham man. However, it is revealed that Gallagher is not expected to be the one sacrificed. The outlet states that the Colchoneros rate the former Chelsea man highly and would only sell him for a huge offer. This report from Marca backs up what we have already heard from other sources by revealing that Daniel Levy has made it clear that he will only open negotiations for Romero after Tottenham's Europa League fate is known. Additionally, the Spurs chairman is expected to demand £60 million for the centre-back, even though he has only 2 years left on his deal. Earlier this week, Mundo Deportivo claimed that Atletico are only willing to spend around £42 million on Christian Romero. That wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for our latest content. Be sure to give this video a like and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow the Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for tuning in. And as ever, come on you Spurs.